morning students, I am Dr. B. Chandra Mouli, lecturer in Botany, Dr. V.S. Krishna, Government Degree College, Autonomous, Visakhapatnam. Today, our topic is recycling of organic residue. Let us go with our topic. First of all, we have to know about what is organic residue. First, what is organic? Organic means the origin is a living source, okay, such as the living sources includes like plants, the animals and microorganisms. All living organisms are comes under organic source, and residue means the waste material. The waste material that is coming from the living organisms is called as organic residue. So, see here why we have to recycle this organic residue, because some organic residue materials may cause damage to the environment. They are hazardous to the environment. That is why it is a need to recycle the organic residue by different processes. Let us go with all these processes. First of all, we have to know the characteristics of these organic residue. So, organic residue is no doubt it is a biodegradable matter, and it can be broken down into simple organic molecules in the soil by the activity of different microorganisms. And these organic residue may be in the form of solid or in the form of liquid waste material. So, some organic waste causes pollution in the environment, some organic waste used as nutrients which are useful for plant growth and development. Generally, when the nutrients released from organic residue, these nutrients increases the soil fertility and useful for plant growth. But inappropriate disposal of this organic residue may cause damage to the environment, and the organic residue includes the green waste like food waste, non-hazardous wood waste, landscape waste and pruning of waste are the some of the examples of biodegradable organic matter. And let us see the different types of organic residues. Most commonly the organic residues includes the agriculture waste, household activities and industrial products, but in a systematic order the organic residues are divided into 4 different types. The first one is domestic or household waste, the second one is commercially produced organic waste, and the third one is animal human waste, and fourth one is agricultural residue. Coming to the first one, the domestic or household waste. Generally the domestic waste includes the wastage of food materials in the kitchen. The food wastes account for about 30% of total organic wastes in the nature, but however this is in smaller quantities that is produced, and this domestic waste may be cooked or uncooked. The food waste includes generally the peelings, the leaves, waste fruits, twigs, outer skins and sludges. If you take vegetables, some portion, useful portion is only taken into consideration for cooking and remaining part may be wasted. So, that is organic waste. Similarly, if you take leafy vegetables, yes, only the leaves are taken for cooking purpose, then remaining stalks, roots which are become wasted. So, this is nothing but the household waste or kitchen waste. So, like that some are cooked and some may not be cooked wastes are produced in the kitchen. And garden waste is also present because cuttings and trimmings of the herbs, when to get bushy appearance, the trimming of plants taken place in the garden. So, these waste material is nothing but the garden waste material. So, that is also comes under household waste. Then coming to the second one, that is municipal or commercial organic waste. This is produced in large scales. Generally, it is generated in institutional buildings such as schools, hotels, the restaurants and hospitals. If you take schools, so many students used their carriages and some amount of food is wasted. When you consider a hostel, the huge amount of food material is wasted. So, that is comes under the municipal or commercial waste, because that is disposed in the municipal dust cabins. Similarly, if you take hotels, the huge amount of debris, unwanted food materials, wasted food materials, that is entirely dumped into the dustbin. Similarly, in the restaurants are also giving tremendous amount of waste material, and in the hospitals. Yes, no doubt the hospitals are also one of the reasons which produce the municipal waste, and it is no doubt huge in production. Generally, the municipal solid waste includes product packaging also, the grass clippings, the furniture, clothing, bottles, food scraps, appliances, paints, newspapers, batteries. Okay, all these are the municipal residue waste material, causes huge damage to the environment. It is nothing but the pollution. And coming to the third one, that is animal or human waste. Generally, the animal or human waste is useful in one way. Let us see how it is useful. The cattle waste are nothing but the animal waste, and dung is the animal origin, and it acts as a good source of organic matter. Okay? And cattle waste is an important fertilizer. If you take dung of cattle, buffaloes, it is generally used as fertilizers and thrown in the fields, used as fertilizers. That is nothing but organic fertilizer and rich in micronutrients and macronutrients, which are useful for plant growth and development. Along with cattle dung, buffalo dung, okay, the piggery waste, which are in the market also highly cost, the piggery waste. So, that is also useful and rich in nutrients and increases the fertility of the soil. And of course, human fecal matter is also a waste material produced in large quantities in urban areas. However, it is recycled in different many other pathways. And the third one is agricultural residue. Agricultural residue means after harvesting the crops, after getting the crops, so much waste material is left in the field. For example, if you take paddy, rice plants, okay, we are getting only grains. What about the leaves? What about the stalks? So, which are wasted in generally, not able to consume all these things, but that is useful for the cattle's feed. Okay, but however, it is a waste material when concerned to the human beings. So, examples: rice stalks, rice husk. Yes, after getting grains, these grains are taken into the milling process to get rice. Then the husk is produced. So, that is also a waste material, residue material. So, that is nothing but organic residue material. And maize stalks, Elysin corcana, okay. So, the finger millet, maize, gia maize, all these stalks are comes under agricultural waste, but this waste can be used as a fuel. Okay. So, these are the four types of organic residues. Okay, no doubt it is waste material. Some waste, some residue may cause damage to the environment. That is why it is need to recycle the organic residues. So, now come to the recycling. What is recycling? The hazardous material is get converted into the useful matter, that is recycling, and the hazardous material further it cannot cause damage to the environment. That we have to make that is called as recycling, and that is called as recycling management. Let us come, all these different methods are there, recycling methods are there for organic residues. Now see the definition of recycling. Organic waste recycling is nothing but the organic waste management. Organic wastes are recycled or converted into useful matter, what I already explained, and the primary objective of organic recycling is, waste recycling is to maintain sustainable cycle where the biodegradable fraction of organic waste is converted into useful organic manure or fertilizer through various recycling techniques. And the utilization of microorganisms are involved in organic waste management. Naturally, there are certain microorganisms are present in the soil. They act upon these waste organic residue and convert into the simple ones which are non-hazardous to the environment. In addition to that, they also increases the soil fertility by action of these microorganisms. Yes, no doubt it is improving the fertility of the soil by disposing such waste material. During the process of organic recycling, the wastes are subjected to different forms of treatment, resulting in the conversion of waste into the vermicompost, compost that can be utilized as natural fertilizers. Yes, already I told you that the microbes naturally acting upon the waste material. So, natural fertilizers are formed into the soil that enhances the fertility of soil, in turn that is useful for plant growth and development. And of course, the biological treatments are among the most convenient and effective alternative for treating organic waste. We will see different types of recycling methods. The first one is composting. Compost is nothing but the decomposition of organic matter by soil microorganisms. Already I have explained that there are so many microorganisms are there in the soil which act upon the waste material, organic material, which is converted into simple ones, and so that the compost is formed. This composting process is a aerobic process, and that takes place under the correct conditions of moisture and biological heat production. This method resulting in the recycling of important materials which are NPK, means nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, and other soil nutrients also. These three elements are very important in the nutrients, especially they are useful for proper growth and development of plants. And it is, composting is a very simple and natural method, and after decomposition of this organic matter by microbes, the earthworms further complete the process of decomposition, and this method convert the organic waste into the rich dark colored organic matter that is called as a humus. Humus is useful for plant growth and development. And next method is animal feed. Yes, already I also explained that some organic waste, especially the stock of crops, that is useful for the animal feed. It is one of the most common and efficient method by giving agricultural and food waste to cattle and other animals as food. It is common and quite natural since ancient days also. Feeding organic waste to animals is a simple and easy method of waste recycling, and people can contact some farmers also to donate their kitchen waste so that the animals can take them up. Even the household waste is also given to the farmers which are having the cattle. Similarly, the paddy straw, maize straw, all this is useful as cattle feed, and some persons are also asked about this straw from the farmers. However, the direct feeding of organic waste to animals might result in some health issues also. Sometimes, of course, they may get some health issues also by taking this organic waste, And recycling of food through animal feed is many advantages like reduced pressure on landfills, reduced methane productions from fruits and vegetables. This is also helpful for farmers as they do not have to buy extra animal feed and eventually helps the economy also. When farmer possess these cattle after harvesting the crops, grains, this straw is directly used by the farmer itself for his own cattle as a cattle feed. So, that is the second recycling method, that is animal feed. And the third one is anaerobic digestion. In composting method, on the organic matter, the microbes acts, especially the microbes belongs to aerobic organisms. But whereas in this third method, anaerobic decomposition or anaerobic digestion includes anaerobic bacteria. The anaerobic bacteria also acts upon the organic residue. Then that convert that organic residue into the biogas. Yes, this biogas mainly includes about 60 to 64% the methane gas is produced. Yes, no doubt that is the organic residue waste material, but by recycling this method anaerobic digestion, this is useful. The biogas is produced. So, due to negative impacts of land filling like incineration, anaerobic digestion has been proposed due to the cost effective technology. Very easy method. Anaerobic, so many anaerobic bacteria are available in the nature. The biogas produced by anaerobic digestion includes gases like methane, carbon dioxide and trace amounts of hydrogen and hydrogen sulfide also, but especially the methane gas is used as a biogas. And when compared to other methods, this method can utilize much wider range of substrates even though with high moisture content and impurities. Some of the commonly used substrates for anaerobic digestion, which includes the wastewater, sewage sludge and animal manure. And the fourth recycling method is rendering. Rendering is nothing but the conversion of waste animal tissues into stable and usable forms like food protein. During this process, fatty tissues, bones and animal carcasses are exposed to high temperature for about 130 degrees centigrade, then pressurized to destroy all pathogens. In the nature, so many dead bodies are produced in the nature. Okay. So, these dead bodies may also cause pollution, land pollution as well as air pollution. But by applying this rendering process, the wastage in dead bodies is bones, muscle, flesh, etc. may cause pollution. So, that should not be the case here. By this method, it is converted into a useful product, that is feed protein. The dead bodies are exposed to 130 degrees centigrade under high pressure so as to destroy all pathogens, and this rendering can be carried out in both kitchen and as well as in industrial scale also. The products can be applied in different forms where the solid particles are used in pet food products, as pet animals are there, okay, to feed the pet animals, as this is the process applied to get that feed protein. And rendering, however, has some disadvantages like it cannot completely degrade waste products like blood. So, blood is present, but it cannot process the blood of carcasses or dead bodies. That is why there are some limited disadvantages are also there, the recycling process of rendering. Next, move to the next fifth, rapid thermophilic digestion. This is the fifth method of recycling of organic residue, and this is nothing but a rapid fermentation of organic waste. It involved activating the fermenting microorganisms at high temperatures. Fermentation in presence of high temperatures. This is called as rapid thermophilic digestion. And this rapid thermophilic digester, it is an apparatus which works 6 to 10 times faster than the normal biodigester, and it is a thermophilic digester which gets the feedstock, that is feed into the digester with air forced through the material to support the growth of aerobic microbes. See here, the aerobic microbes are also provided by what? Forcing through the material. These aerobic microbes ferment the organic residue under high temperatures. So, that is the principle in this thermophilic digestion, and this thermophilic digestion that maintains condition of 55 to 60 degrees centigrade. The product of rapid thermophilic digestion is a biofertilizer that can be used as soil to increase the soil fertility. Here also, after this process, the biofertilizers are produced useful for increase the soil fertility, and this method is widely applied in the wastewater industry, especially for the treatment of sewage sludges. And the sixth method is immobilized enzyme reaction. There are certain waste materials present in the dead bodies of plants, animals, of course microbes, which are also can be digested by using the certain enzymes. So, the enzyme based digestion this is. So, that is nothing but immobilized enzyme reaction. The use of enzymes for the conversion of organic waste into the reusable forms. By this method, organic waste is subjected to important modifications. The process are nothing but oxidation. Oxidation is nothing but the destruction, decomposition, and hydrolysis, acylation, and phosphorylation. These are the certain principles involved in enzyme based reaction. The use of enzymes reduces the formation of byproducts and significant energy inputs. By applying this enzyme technology, the good products, especially which are formed, the byproducts and which are hazardous to the environment are not produced. That is the advantage of this method. And enzymes allow the degradation activity even under non-ideal environment. See here, enzymes can act upon any time without comfortable conditions. So, that's why it is an ideal methodology to get recycling of organic material. And immobilization techniques like adsorption, entrapment, and encapsulation can be also applied in this method, and enzymes like esterases can be used to esterify oils to form biodiesel. As biodiesel is nowadays eco-friendly fuel, so that is also used that we will get from this recycling method. And similarly, sugars are also can also be esterified to use it as surfactants. Yes. So, these 6 methods are the recycling methods of organic residue or organic waste material. In a overall, what is the significance of recycling of organic residues? Yes, recycling of organic residue having multiple advantages. That prevents accumulation of waste products in the nature, that is important. The waste products are always waste and also cause damage or pollution to the environment. When you apply the recycle method, as that is reduced, accumulation of waste residues are reduced. That is the first prime most advantage. And recycling of biomass or biowaste allows production of biogas, as we can produce biogas from certain organic material that is further useful for to run the what industries or cooking purpose, but any purpose we can use this biogas. And conversion of organic matter into the compost used as organic fertilizers, as no doubt, and this is natural phenomenon, and of course artificially we can also decompose the organic matter. Ultimately we can get the biofertilizers. Organic matter, organic fertilizers are produced from the organic matter. And one of the important significance of organic waste recycling is the reduction of pollution in the air, water and land. Waste is always waste at anywhere. When it is subjected to recycling method, so generally it is reduce the pollutants and we can prevent the pollution of water, land and as well as water. The generation of biofertilizers by recycling process improves the quality of a soil, which then increases the soil fertility and plant growth. Reduction in the emission of harmful greenhouse gases. Yes, by applying all these methods for recycling of organic residues, the harmful greenhouse gases are also reduced. So, this is the significance and importance of recycling of organic residues or organic material. So, this is about the importance of recycling of organic residue, very important topic in the view of examinations. Thank you my dear students.